Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I will be giving my commentary on Wanda's latest YouTube live, where she did what she would say, if I had to categorize it, would be exposing some things about Kiki, her niece, her niece Kiki, and Kiki's mom is Connie. So I wanted to get into these details. It is very serious and at times sad, just because, it's a matter of, basically she's mad at them. So, she's going to expose things that, would probably be embarrassing. So I just, I feel really bad. I feel really bad about the place that they're in. And hopefully, I don't know if it can be remedied. I don't know. But I ask that you do please hit the like button on this video. And please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. All right, so the Copyright Act of 1976 also says that my fair use of these sound bites to give my commentary on it is allowed. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. So, of course, there's only 24 hours in a day. There's even fewer than that if you work full time like myself. So I guess I missed some videos of a discussion of Kiki allegedly breaking her leg. And then I'm guessing Kiki denied it. And then in tonight's live, Wanda decided to clarify or elaborate on the broken leg. So I want to get into that soundbite and then give my commentary. Here it goes.
Broke. I got you on crush, Kiki. What is your leg, your feet, anything dealing with your leg? I just said the whole leg was broken. I never said that, Kiki. I never said that. How did Marcella know that? I don't know. But since I'm here, I'm going to confirm what she was saying was true. It was true. I didn't get broken though. Was you in the car doing head on one of the people that you buy your supply from to get your supply? Was you not? And his wife pulled on you guys, and he pulled out while you was down outside while he was sitting sideways in the car. Oh.
So that is a very explosive allegation as to how she felt like the injury took place, whether or not it was not an actual broken leg or some sort of injury. So this is how I know that it's definitely done out of, being angry, because this is probably season 6 has to be really like the third season that we've ever seen Kiki. We've seen Kiki a few seasons back where they were at an event, it was outdoors, and Kiki was talking to Kimmy, and she was advocating for Tisha then, and I believe her hair was kind of like a bob, I think. And then, of course, we see her season 5 beginning at the pajama party, and then now we're seeing her during season 6, the current season. So I don't recall Miss Wanda going live and revealing any such thing until now. So this is how I know that she is seriously angry at Kiki and her mom for her to disclose something so personal. So then she's saying that, basically Kiki allegedly has passed judgment on Melody. So let's go ahead and take a look.
It was off limit. So the only thing you could have did is did what your mama told you to do. Go get on Kiki's, go get on Melanie's side, because Melanie got more father. Melanie is more stronger. Melanie is more easygoing. So let's hook on Melanie's side. In the beginning, it was never Melanie. Never. Melanie was your last choice, honey. And she was to get picked up as soon as you got on that show. She was. Tell me what all the things you were telling me about Melanie. I did put on Martel. Martel said this. Martel said that, what she did. But Jordan, I got from you, Kiki. You the one said Mama was a hoe. Okay? Be real with it. Come on, Kiki. Me.
Now, what I do find interesting about that soundbite is that um, Wanda was very complimentary towards Melody. She said that Melody has more followers on social media. She said that Melody is strong, and she said that she's easygoing. You know, like you can interpret that as she's laid back, she's approachable, she's nice. You know, so the way that I took that soundbite is that she was saying, you know, Kiki really wanted to be on the show, and her cousin Tisha and her husband Marcel were not really trying to help her get a legit spot on the show. So she'll ask Melody if she could be on the show. And then Wanda even gave reasons why it would be a better fit for her to get on the show through Melody. Because she said Melody is easygoing, she's strong, and she has more followers. So, Miss Wanda, you kind of just actually proved the point that it made smart business to like go through the fan favorite of the show who has the most followers, and obviously, you know, Melody has been nice to Kiki. If you said, you know, I could see why she would ask Melody to be on the show. So that's those are my thoughts on that. You all let me know what you think. So now this next soundbite will focus on what Miss Wanda says about Kiki's marriage.
To say you for all the stuff that you did, Kiki. Tell your truth, Kiki. See, you I don't even know do I really want to say this because I don't know how my family really feel about me saying this. But it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up, Kiki. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Talking about you and your husband and the next person. Since you want to talk about Marcel cheating habit, what about yours? What about yours? You made the biggest mistake you ever can make with yours. And you get to deal with it for the rest of your life. The biggest mistake, don't let me tell you.
Okay, so she is actually going to circle back around to Kiki's marriage, and then once she elaborates, I will actually elaborate on a commentary. So this next soundbite is also regarding the marriage, but it's more so what she alleges Miss Connie thinks of Kiki's husband.
Witness this on God. I said it one time before, and I'm gonna say it again. This on everything. Kiki mama told her, like she should be in the project. You should have married somebody like Marcel. She don't like Kiki husband. Not a little bit. That nasty thing, he don't do nothing. He don't do nothing but sit up on his butt. That poor man wouldn't got a job, child. She dogged that poor man out.
Okay, so I want to first say this, like whenever I hear the mentioning of the projects, I just want everyone to know that your geographic location where you start out in life means nothing. It is all about the hard work that you put into your job to get promoted, to become the team lead, that supervisor, that general manager, that regional manager, whatever your career goals are. You know, you can do it regardless of where you start out. Also, um, professionalism has nothing to do with the color of your skin or how much money your parents had when you were growing up. It doesn't matter, you know, whatever your beginnings are doesn't equate to whether or not you will be articulate and you can express your thoughts correctly using correct English. It has nothing to do with whether or not you grew up in the projects or the hood. It's really a matter of, you know, I believe like reading, writing, and speaking, they are all connected. And I mean, I grew up in the city of Detroit in the hood, but I feel like I had older siblings. I always watched them when they were on the phone phone handling business, kind of like a business voice, and then, the house voice, right? That was probably more urban and, just more us. So I picked up on that as a kid. But I say all that to say, it doesn't matter where you start out. And I can just tell that that is something that is kind of like a theme in Miss Wanda's life because she lived in the projects. And I want her to shed that because it does not matter at all. So then she actually speaks on Miss Connie's alleged relationship with her daughter.
Hey, let me say this here. Your mama said she don't know how she get involved in it. You causing all this problem with all these bloggers, Miss Connie. You started all this problem with all these bloggers, you're not even on the show. And the reason why you don't want to get on it, because you know the truth gonna come out. You know you're gonna be too embarrassed to accept it. You don't care about your daughter's truth coming out because you don't give a fuck about her. You don't. You don't care anything about that person. You don't care about it coming out. And she's stupid enough to believe everything you're saying that she really, really cares for you.
So, I'm not sure how she would know that. I definitely, of course, hope that that is not the case. I'm not convinced that this woman doesn't care about her daughter, even if they're not even super close or at times have had a fractured relationship. I feel like she does care about her to an extent. Like if they're totally at odds, they would not communicate, and her mom would not be the contact person. She kind of, Miss Connie is kind of like Kiki's PR rep. Like if you wanted to interview her, you would schedule it through Miss Connie. If they were on the outs, Kiki definitely would not entrust her mom to take care of her business affairs with her being on a TV show. So obviously, there is some sort of, even on a basic communicative level, there is some sort of cordial relationship between the two of them. And then I just want to quickly circle back because I was so focused on the projects thing and how I feel like she lets it color her world. With her saying that the mom said you should have married someone like Marceau. Like I guess Miss Wanda was trying to say Miss Honey thought really highly of Marceau by saying that allegedly she wanted Kiki to marry someone like him. But what's so interesting is that Ms. Wanda speaks very highly of Kiki's husband. She says that he is such a nice guy. So, that in the society that we live in, if women are very open about their sexuality, sexuality with the S in the beginning, a lot of times they are shamed, right? Like Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B. And so that's what came to my mind when this next soundbite occurred.
Dot Lewis, DOCLEWIS. Okay? Let's talk about him. Did he not? I was this little white guy. Just let me know because I know you got a son for a white guy. You got three more kids, two more girls. They black. Got two different men. You got the son is white. You know that's a different man. My brother's a different man. Then you got two more children. Got two more different men. When you want to talk about my mom, you ain't have a phone. Imagine if you get five right now, you have five different baby daddies. Shame on you. Shame on you. And got the destiny to talk about somebody's mom? Your brother died. Your daddy brother died. And your daddy did not go to the funeral. I wonder why. Found out that was his brother. Did your man have children about a married man? Connie, I'm talking about your dad and mother.
Okay, so with the calling out of the different kids and the dads, I always feel like women get a lot of the harsh judgments. You're gonna be sex shamed, like I gave the examples of Meg and Cardi, or, the different dads and the producing of the kids is always put on the woman. What about the men? If you're also going to drag a woman for having kids by different people and not being married to one dad of all the kids, there should also be the same energy reserved for these men out here who publicly identify as being straight, and they have the sex with the women and produce the children, and there's no marriage in sight, no desire of it, no goal for marriage. It should be the same energy reserved for both parties. Now, I know with her live, it's a unique situation because obviously she had two subjects that she wanted to discuss, Miss Connie and Kiki. But I just feel like overall, generally speaking, women always catch the brunt of that sort of judgment. All right, so there was some major wedding drama. Major wedding drama. So now the actual dispute was very minor. It was over the colors. But Ms. Wanda says something very interesting that Tisha actually did as a result of the drama.
I'm thinking, no, I think he engaged to Tisha 2004. That's what it was. 2004. She was just graduating from college and everything. 2004. MJ conceded to 2006. She was pregnant when she got ready to get married, but he'd already engaged to her. Kiki had a fit. The hair turned blue. I'm not gonna be at the wedding. She did not want to be in my daughter's wedding because Tisha wanted purple. And guess what happened, y'all? When after Tisha got married, Kiki got married to somebody she didn't even want to be with. Y'all gonna find out later on the show. She got married because Tisha got married. Yeah. That's what she did. She knew she got married. And guess what she ended up doing? Going to the fucking courthouse. She did all that promotion. She could change her color. She said, okay then. She said, I said, Tisha, I would never change my color for nobody. I don't care what was me. Don't change your color, baby. Don't you never change your color. If you got this color, this what color you want, you go with that. Kiki changed my daughter's mind. She's too nice. She's too nice. Y'all just don't know. She's too nice. She's too nice.
So that is wild to me that Tisha actually changed her wedding colors to please someone else. So are y'all convinced that that's totally how it went 100%? Because that would mean, Kiki is very influential. If she is able to control a bride to be to change the wedding colors, I'm sure, and it was like pink and purple. I'm sure she thought of those colors since she was a kid. So I'm like, whoa, that is some control. That is some major control that Kiki would have had in their friendship if Tisha would have gone as far to change her wedding colors. I just thought that was interesting. So Wanda makes a very interesting observation in her opinion. She says that Kiki is just like Martel, and this is her circling back to Kiki's marriage, her opinion, and here's what she had to say.
Melanie. She said, I just love Melanie, and I think Melanie is a big inspiration to Kiki, and I want her to learn everything she can learn from Melanie. Y'all know the reason why she said that? I'm just gonna say this right here, y'all. What Martel did to Melanie, exactly what Martel did to Melanie, I promise y'all, Kiki did the same thing to others. Okay. That's why she's saying that. Be strong. Kiki, say that. And I ain't even talking about the other thing, y'all. It'll be amazing what I'm talking about. Let's talk about it. The exact same thing. Let me repeat that. The exact same thing that Martel did to Melanie. Y'all think about it. Kiki did the same thing to her husband. I mean, I'm sorry. I love you dearly. That's Kiki's husband, y'all, who I'm begging to now. I'm sorry. He's a sweet guy. Very sweet guy. Very sweet. I'm sorry I had to put this out. But she went low with me, and I'm going low with her. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And all the lies you saying, hey, y'all don't do something because somebody else said that same lie? Prove it. Prove it.
So allegedly, just in my opinion, I am just using my deductive thinking skills from what Wanda has said. She's almost suggesting, I don't know if there was like a baby or a embryo based off of two people coming together and maybe both parties weren't married to each other. That is what it sounds like to me, what Miss Wanda is suggesting when she said Kiki is like Martel, and Kiki did what Martel did to Melody, and she's saying, think about it. Now, it sounds like also visually from this live that she did tonight, once she gets to the end, she says, because she took notes, she wrote down everything that she wanted to say. And at the end of this live, she holds up a piece of paper. She said, I still have to go over this. I have a feeling that she's actually going to go into more details. She's going to circle back around to these insinuations with more details. She's waiting until we see the episodes of where Tisha and Marcel's marriage will be discussed. And I think she's going to come back with the details, especially with her saying, like, they went low and I'm going to go lower. So now I give my sound bites nicknames. This next one, I just had to nickname it Loaded Soundbite. And you all are going to see why. Here we go.
The reason why her and AA got mad, it don't have anything to do with Anthony Lawson at all. This happened with Anthony Lawson for a long period of time. She been with Anthony Lawson. It was just like Aunt said, because I'm going to tell y'all the reason why. And I'm not saying, because I know a lot of stuff Aunt was saying about me. I wonder how she do all this stuff. That's what you know this damn. But she was saying what somebody else was telling her in my family. That's some bullshit. But let me get back to this stuff about Aunt. Aunt ain't lying. It had nothing to do with what she. I'm gonna tell you what they is. What they is. Y'all see how she throw that water on Tisha? That's the way they are. If you don't agree with them, Tisha ain't saying nothing. If you gonna throw some water on somebody, throw it on Marcel. He's the one that's talking to you. Throw it on Marcel. But the reason why she threw the water on Tisha because Tisha didn't agree with her, and that's the same way it was with Aunt. She did not agree with Constant, and Constant got mad, and she went and took all her little stuff over there to Anthony because she know Anthony and Aunt was mad. So when you know somebody else already mad at each other, it's very easy for you to go and talk to that person because, hey, he's going to be 100% on my side. I'm telling y'all, they just alike. Period. And y'all, I promise y'all, I told y'all, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. That was down. I don't even know the song. Y'all have forgotten it so long. Anyway, y'all, that is the truth. The truth got to be told. They get mad. As soon as they get mad for somebody else, they're going to go up on them as well. I think who knew was in this group, and I think she said something. She was going up on her. Somebody said something. She was going to go off on them. That's what they do, y'all. You got to agree with him. You got to agree with them. And see, Melanie wants something from Kiki, and Kiki wanted something from Melanie. That's how they become to be like this right here. And I ain't gonna say like this, but like this right here at each other head. Okay? Both of them wanted something for each other. She wanted to get on the show, and she wanted to know the news. What's going on? What's happening with Tisha? Girl, let me tell you. Let me explain to you. But as soon as Melanie say one thing not to wait to Kiki, y'all gonna see a whole new Kiki. You're gonna see a whole new Kiki mama. You're gonna see a whole new family. Those two, them only two gonna get on that talk. That's it. Just them. What you? My family don't get involved with it because they not on this show. My sister could easily get on the show and talk.
Okay, so in that soundbite, Miss Wanda was basically giving different examples of the point that allegedly Kiki and her mom, they get mad at people if someone disagrees with them or does not do what they want. You know, even going back to the wedding with the colors, you know, Kiki didn't like the colors that Tisha chosen allegedly because she wanted those colors for her wedding. This is according to Wanda. So Wanda is saying, the issue between her and the one blogger, it has nothing to do with the other blogger. It was just simply they were mad at her because she didn't do what they wanted her to do. And she even goes as far to say, if Melody ever disagrees or says something that they don't like, they're gonna, just go off the rails, basically. So, in addition to that, there was this constant interruption after she says that. It was a constant interruption throughout the interview. Not the interview, the rest of the live. So I'm going to go ahead and give you all an example of that.
I'm serious. Hello? Listen to it, y'all. Listen. Oh, find somebody to call. Find somebody to call. Find your baby daddy. Bye. Okay. Let me get back. See that? See? I was mad at my business. I told you I should get mad. They get mad, baby. They get so mad. They get so mad. They don't know what to do. Let them scratch their hands. Scratch their hands, baby. I don't want to talk to you, sweetie. You like your phone press her out. Y'all see what I'm saying? But I'm trying to tell y'all. That's the way it is. That's exactly where her and her mother is. Okay? That's the way it is. She know what I say, like she know my phone number. Come and check on me. Come and see me. Come and see about me. Period. You know I'm not lying. She hated that she got out there and said all the stuff about me. You want to call me? Really? Did I tell y'all? I'm at the phone ring. Let me let y'all see the number. That's it. Okay. Y'all want to call them? That's the number. That's the number. Wait, let me let you see. I ain't lying. I told you. Did I tell y'all? Y'all gonna believe me one day?
Okay, so for the rest of the live, like Miss Wanda's cell phone, it would like constantly ring, like someone was trying to make her answer. And according to her, she was insinuating it was either Kiki or Miss Connie. I didn't feel like I got clarification on who it was, but according to Miss Wanda, it was one of them. And, they kept trying to get her to talk. And even Miss Wanda even goes on to say, now, do you all find this sensible? Do you think they're sensible people? Like they're just gonna keep calling me. And I even hung up on them and told them that I'm live and they're just gonna keep calling me although I'm not answering. That was the point that she was making. If you do something that they don't like, they get very mad. And that is a human reaction. Anger is something, it is an emotion that God created, but I know me, like I would probably just stop calling after a while if someone didn't answer. But Miss Wanda was making the point, this is not even sensible, like how they just keep calling back. So I don't know. She made accusations about someone out of the two ladies perhaps having a current habit. I know that you all can read between the lines. So I hope that's not the case. I want everyone to be healthy and whole, but she also made that assumption or insinuation, I should say. And here is the last soundbite.
And that way, I'm gonna be in Jonesboro in this you know where he stay, right around the street from Betty. You know your Aunt Betty? Do you know your Aunt Betty? One that just died that didn't come to the funeral? Yeah, we going over there. And he stay right around the corner from Aunt Betty, okay? If you want to see me, let me throw some wine on you. Come on. Or you throw some oil on me. Throw it on me. And watch I have you and your mom in a chokehold. Throw it on me. Ain't enough to throw it on me. Yeah, I said it, Constable. You ain't doing nothing but talk and carry them bones around. That's all you do. That's all you doing. Rock them bones, y'all. Content creators, blogs, or whoever you is, take it from me. Don't sit and tell y'all. Don't sit and warn y'all. Take it from me. Get that bitch back her bones. Get her back her bones. Give her back her bones. She kicking around. If y'all don't give her back her bones, we're gonna be hell to pay. So everybody who said something bad about them, they coming at you. Both of them. They will be coming at you. I'm telling y'all the truth. Just don't agree with them and see what happens. I'm fine. They started. I'm gonna end it. So bye. I love you guys. Take care.
Okay. So she, makes the point again. That's kind of like the theme of her latest live is that, if you don't do what they want, they really just go all out basically. And then she kind of taunts them. She dares them to meet up with her tonight. She was going out, and she says, you come and you throw water on me. So she's daring them to pull up. So, unfortunately, I feel like this is definitely not the end. I think that she's going to do this at least one other time during the second half of season 6. And I don't know if it's a family relationship that can ever recover. What do you all think? I hope that Kiki does not feel embarrassed or shame because I just want her sobriety to remain intact and I want her to be whole. So if I was her, I would just focus on the positives in her life, things that she can control, take it one day at a time, and maybe just like, just focus on work and family and not social media and not the show for a while. So that would be my game plan if I was her. But thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. Mine is off to a great start. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.